It was different. So it's recording right now.
All right.
What are we gonna talk about? What were you standing here?
Yeah.
Um,
Okay. If I'm facing you, then I'm like in an awkward position. Let's go. I was not standing like that. Oh, bro, find your comfortable spot.
That's what I'm trying to do, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm glad I'm sitting down. It feels like comfortable.
Sitting is kind of comfortable too, kind of, sort of, in a way.
Welcome, welcome.
Welcome to the Young Kings podcast episode. I'm not gonna put a number on it.
We've been working. That's why we've been working.
Yeah,
Yeah, we had a. How you doing? How was your week?
my week has been insane, kind of. Yeah, I I put out a cover which I had made months prior,
Yeah,
and it did really well. It it quadrupled my top viewed video
1K, bro.
in 4 days.
That's a lot. That's like three zeros plus a one.
Yeah, I know for some people that's like not much, but like for me, it's like damn, bro, damn. And that was like the most likes I've ever gotten on a video as well.
Bro,
Yeah,
and comments though.
yeah, comments too.
I mean, I guess that comes to the 1K.
Yeah,
I'm just hoping for the next one, like YouTube actually pushes it out like it's supposed to do. Well,
to be honest, like
the YouTube gods.
it's to me, it's like it could happen, it could not. It's like the it did well because it's like Montel Fish. It's a cover by Montel. It's a Montel Fish cover,
Yeah,
and Montel Fish already has a fan base, so YouTube already knows who to push it out to.
a very heavy fan base. I had no idea how. I didn't know who Montefish was. Like someone introduced me to them,
Uh,
and then like the way I listen to music, I like download all the albums, and then like I slowly introduce myself to the artist.
uh,
And then I didn't. I downloaded the albums, but I didn't listen to them. And like you made this song, and I was like, who was the original person? And he said Montefish, and I was like, oh, I
yeah,
actually need to listen to this guy.
but that
Yeah.
was it was interesting. I wasn't expecting it to do that well. I was expecting maybe like 250 views max. I really didn't have any expectations attached to it.
Yanni even did well on the on TikTok as well.
Yeah, that was I posted it and it's like in 1 hour it had like 72 likes and a whole bunch of views, and that's as I said, like for some people it's like not the rain. For some people that's like just casual, but for me it's like that's crazy, bro.
Yeah,
That's
I don't
crazy.
think I've had that much likes on TikTok yet, quite yet. Oh, we're
I feel
getting
that.
there. We're getting there.
Hey, you think the camera's safe from the rain, bro?
Yeah, I think it's alright. It'll be alright.
All right,
Plus, you have a phone case on and all that. It's protecting all the things that will get affected. I feel like it's gonna be alright.
I guess yeah. The only thing is just if
You get like a singular droplet on the
it's
lens.
cool.
Yeah,
I feel like if it becomes heavy, I mean this train isn't really sheltering us, so we'd have to go anyway.
we can finish it. We can finish it. Uh,
How was your week?
my week was actually pretty chill.
It's chill.
Pretty chill. I got locked up from my apartment. for the second time.
Bro, how do you do that? Like every single time, bro.
I mean,
Every
I
single
said the
time I come
second time.
over,
It's the
that's not the
second
second time.
time.
Every time I come over, you're
Yeah.
like, oh yeah. So like yesterday, actually, I got locked out, so I had to wait for the security guard to come. And then the time previously, you were like, I got locked out. So like my friend and I, we were just like walking Roseau in like
No, that's the
three.
same. That's the same
Oh,
thing.
that's the same
That
night.
was the same night. Yes. So
Okay,
it
okay.
only
My
happened
bad.
twice.
My bad.
Now
My bad.
twice is too much, but I finally got my own key. So if I get locked out a third time, then it's really all on me. I mean, the 2 times were my fault, but I got like somebody else to blame along with me.
Uh huh.
But this time it was, if it happens a third time, then definitely I am all to blame. Uh, yeah, got locked out again. I spent the night by a friend. Um, was like really lazy when it came to like content posting this week,
I feel
and
that.
I mean I got no excuse, but
I mean, it's
I just did not do it. I can schedule the post. I can schedule the post, but I didn't do it. That's
for me. It's like because we did the like 7 day thing.
yeah.
I for me it was like 6 days to be honest. I missed the last day.
The last day was this was like Tuesday, right?
I think so.
Yeah, because we started on Tuesday, so it's supposed to end on Tuesday.
Yeah, I missed 2 days actually.
What?
Thinking about it.
What, Monday and Tuesday?
Yeah, I think it's on Wednesday. I posted something, or I think I skipped Sunday. That's what was it that I missed 2 days in my. I think, bro. I
Yeah.
think, and yeah, it was just like yeah, I kind of in a sense got a little bit burnt out because it like I feel like as I continue doing it, it'll become easier to me, but it takes a lot of effort for me to kind of like think of what to post and how to post, and
Yeah.
yeah, I think. But although I do think though,
Do you do it in the time? I mean, there's times when you would send me a post like to get my opinion on it, which
mm,
means that you edit it like a day before you post it.
yeah,
But do you normally edit it while when you're going to post it?
I come to Instagram with the intention to post. I go into my drafts,
Yeah.
or I just go into my videos and like what I'm gonna post, and then I edit it,
Yeah.
and I don't post it one time. So it's like yeah, but it's like I did come with the intention to post one time, but it's like I do want feedback because like well, there's like certain things, you know.
I think
Also, like yeah,
you should definitely like do it in batches. Like the same way how we record in batches, like content,
mm.
do the editing in batches.
The thing is, I feel like I edit videos the same way I make music. So it's like I won't finish editing the whole video one time.
Right.
I'll kind of like get halfway through,
Okay.
and then I'll like switch to a different video, make some progress on that, switch to another video, make some progress on that, and then another time I might finish this video, maybe bring this video near finish, which it sounds very complex. It sounds like I'm making very complex videos. I'm not. Half of it is just me figuring out captions, like what, and the other half is like song selection because it has to match the vibe of the video. But yeah,
I feel like for me it's almost the same way I make music, where I'll spend the whole, actually no it's not. I do what I like I said, like I do it in batches.
hmm
But for me it's like being productive is such like a, I need to catch that moment. If I
mm,
don't catch it, then it's like gone.
mm,
Especially if the day is like, there's moments where I'm like I feel like really productive, and it's like if I don't do something like that, then I'm not gonna do it that day. It's
uh,
like when I feel that moment coming, I just get my laptop. It's mostly at nights too. Like whenever I finish work,
mm,
get my laptop, go into the living room, because like the living room, like my roommate is always watching TV, so it's kind of like it's like in my room is just me,
Yeah.
so I can like maybe doze off and fall asleep. When I'm in the living room, I know that like I can't doze off in the living room. It's like way too hot,
Okay.
and it's like but yeah, I go in the living room and then I just like edit all the stuff I need to edit. It's like one video after the next. I'm like just doing that
I
for
feel
like
that.
3 hours.
What's it called? I think there was this one reel on Instagram.
Waiting for the truck to pass. You gotta love it.
Hey,
On a car too. Let's go.
I mean the cars are
Is that
cool.
another
The
truck?
cars are more quiet.
Wonderful.
Do I just talk through it? Let me wait for this one.
Yeah, I don't know if like the noise is in the audio when we talk. Anyways,
What was I
oh
saying?
my god.
Oh, that was one Instagram reel I saw, and I don't remember what they call it. I think it's body. Is it body doubling? But it's like some people. I love that leaf. Some people, um, they find themselves more productive when working like around other people,
Yeah.
and so the idea would be like, yeah. Well, the reel was like it said the person who sent you this would like to body double with you. So it's like both
I
of you are
do I
working in
do
the same
feel that
space, and as a result, y'all are more productive.
I do feel that especially like sometimes when my friends come over, I just take my laptop and I just start mixing. And then I'm just like doing that while they're talking. I'm not even listening to what they're saying. Sometimes I watch them in their face,
Uh,
and then I realize, oh, they ask me a question. I take off the headphones. It's like, what do you say? And then I answer the question and go back straight to work. And then
bro,
that's just me. I just do that. It'd be
I
like the
feel
same
that.
thing when I was living with my mom. It's like she's up, so I'm up, so I'm just working. I'm
I
just
feel
doing
that.
something. So I mean, I can work by myself. I do get stuff done.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I feel like when I'm by myself, is like the finished product is what I'm working with.
mm,
Not like the not like the bulk of the.
oh,
So let's
is it
say when I'm
more?
with someone, I'm like mixing. When I'm by myself, I'm like figuring out like the releasing and all that type of stuff, and like
Oh, okay, okay, okay. I
or
feel
like
that.
recording I will do by myself, which I feel like I definitely recording like figuring out like how I perform better if it's like with someone in the room or with someone else outside of the room.
Mm,
It's like a enigma to me because with with my best friend when I'm recording with him, I'm like kind of encouraging him um to what am I encouraging him to do? Like to get to free up, like to like when he's with me and like we're making music, I'm
mm,
like, you can do what you want. You can like say you
relax.
can like
Yeah,
do this vocal inflection, like you can scream,
yeah,
and I'm right here, and I'm gonna love that you're doing that, and like encourage you to do that.
yeah,
So like me telling him to do that, I have to do the same. I can't
yeah,
be shy because you're my friend, and I'm telling you not to be shy because I'm here. You know,
yeah,
it's kind of like practice what you preach.
yeah.
But now I'm with an artist, and it's like different. But it's just like getting comfortable with that type of stuff.
When making music with you, I feel like I write better by myself.
Yeah,
Recording, I think I do feel like I'm like very perfectionistic in the way I record by myself.
yeah.
But when I'm with you, I kind of like, or like just when working with people, I kind of like feel a bit more pressure to get it done within a specific time instead of just spending like hours just perfecting it like I would,
Okay.
or just keep on going until I get the perfect take in the way that I would by myself.
No, I
Um,
I do feel that. That's why sometimes it reached a certain point where we're not like coming up with anything new. We kind of just like repeating the same lines that what you wrote already. So
Uh,
I'm like, I think it's about time where like, you take this home and like you really
yeah,
figure it out. Like I got that vibe from you, and I was like, I know you definitely work better when like when you're alone and
yeah.
like when you have time to like really think about what you're writing.
I think it's possibly also it's like I feel like when other people are present, there's like a chunk of my, I guess, my CPU, my brain,
CPU.
my brain power, which is like in a sense focused or aware of them.
Yeah.
And so even when trying to like write, it's like I need that extra chunk. Basically, it's like that chunk is too large. I'm like too aware of
We
like
taking up too much RAM.
I'm too aware of like what y'all doing, like what y'all thinking, like
Even when I'm on my phone and on my bed.
yeah, I'm still like aware of you.
Okay.
There's like a huge chunk that is just like aware of you. But just when I'm by myself, it's like everything is just to me. I guess everything is just yeah. I have all my brain power.
Yeah.
Nah, that's crazy.
Nah, we definitely gonna hear that one for sure. No. Oh, man. Why?
I mean, we chose this location, so
Yeah.
they're just doing their work. They probably do this every day.
Bro, there's an NPC character, this old guy
Mm.
with like pointy hat. He walks here the same way, the same path every single day. That's why we call him the NPC, the old man NPC.
That's why you call him the NPC.
NPC. Every time I see him, I'm like, bro, I need to go up to him and see if click to talk actually pops up.
See if he's a real human or just a simulation.
And the guy's probably just enjoying his daily walk,
Yeah.
and then we're over here just like NPC.
Kids these days, bro.
I mean, kids, us these days.
Hey, bro, I don't do that. I walk around very well aware that everyone
Mm,
that I come into contact with, everyone I see has their
right.
own little world
Mm,
and depth to them.
depth.
Depth, yeah. I'm aware that they have their past childhood experiences,
Yeah,
traumas,
yeah.
and everything that comes together to form the person that they are today at this
But
moment.
when they walk the same path in the same way every day, I feel like I've never seen him change clothes either.
He's just a cartoon character.
Bro, God just created him for that purpose. I'm joking. I'm joking.
That's
I'm
crazy to
joking.
say. That
I'm
is insane to
joking.
say, bro.
Um,
Hey,
those who
God
know,
needed some people to fill out the earth. You feel me? So it's like, hey, we
those
put
who
a
know
little,
know who I'm talking
yeah.
about. If you don't, that's alright. Um, it's one person comment on our video.
YT Kubuli girl. I think let's
I
see is
don't
her
know who
name.
that is. Does
Shout
it?
out to you.
Yeah, shout out to you for giving us this idea.
Also, shout out to Kid for commenting as well.
Yeah, I think somebody else comments, but in YouTube names, very
Hard to
hard to
remember.
remember. Yeah,
Hey, if you commented, shout out to you as well. I'm sorry we can't remember your name. It's not our fault.
yeah. I mean, comment on this video. We reply to every comment. We're going to
Actually,
reply to
everyone
every
who
comment.
comments on this video, we're gonna shout you out in the next episode.
Yeah, we're gonna like this. That's our task. We have to like remember your names, your YouTube names.
I'm gonna memorize each of y'all's names, and the next 3 episodes, I'm gonna mention each of y'all.
Yeah, just stay tuned.
Bro, I'm praying plenty of people don't do this.
Well, what if someone like creates a like random
Bunch of
bro? I
accounts.
can see one of my friends like making the most horrendous name for us to like say it.
Oh, dang. I'll commit though. I'll commit. I'm a man of my word.
Yeah. Nah, they got some devious names, bro.
Um,
Anyways, I mean, I feel like, yeah. Uh, she wants us to
what's it like being an artist in the
in DA. Uh,
especially a non stereotypical,
yeah.
non-traditional one?
Uh, for me, for me, I've, I mean, I've always grown up with Christian music, like when I was younger.
Hmm.
So I didn't even know about Buyo, to be honest. Especially when I came to Dominica,
Yeah.
it's like never really knew about Buyo. It's like only heard it passing on the road and like, never cared for it at all.
Hmm.
Never. Every time we were passing the road, I just like blocked it out of my mind until like I started making music, and then that's like, you know, um, see what genres I like and like all that type of stuff. And then slowly I started like seeing Buyo all around me. And I
Mm.
didn't know it was Buyo before. I would just call it carnival music or like, music that people play at carnival. I didn't know what the name of the genre was.
Hmm.
But then I started making music, and like the first thing I did was rap, and that was cringe. That was like hella cringe.
Hey.
But I felt like I was a good enough rapper that I could like improve. And then I made this one song. It's like a Kodak, the friend, Smino type beat.
Quarter the friend.
Quota the friend, Smino type beat.
Uh-huh.
And it's like very slow and like lo-fi vibes. I made the song, like enjoyed it, played it for my mother. She was like, "It's alright." And I
Hmm.
played it for my friends. They were like, "This is ass, bro."
Dang.
Bro. They called me and everything just to tell me that this song is ass. And
Dang.
on the call, they played the song and like tell. Oh, sit down properly. On the call, they were like, they played the song. And I was like, "This is ass."
Dang.
But then, bro, I don't know why. This is how I know I love music, because something like that happened and
Uh-huh.
it motivated me to go in the same direction. Like they
Gotta prove the
probably
haters
wanted,
wrong now.
yeah, they wanted me to like do more rap stuff. I went straight into like, I went more in the direction of like what I was doing just because I liked it.
Hmm.
And then I started like testing out my limits and like what genres I can do. But I didn't know I was testing out my limits. I was just like making music to the beats I like.
I feel that.
And then so like all that happens, and then now I'm just this artist that does what he wants, but doesn't like Booyah. And like Booyah is like the music that's pushed in Dominica, but that's not me. And I'm like, I don't care that that I don't like Booyah.
Yeah.
Where am I trying to go with this? I don't know where I'm trying to go with this. I'm just like state trying to say that I did not choose. I don't know what I'm trying to say, bro. I was. Uh, I need to get
Um.
back on track. I need to get back on
Um.
track. Damn. All the cars were passing, and I just like completely lost what I was trying to say. Okay, no. Being an artist in Dominica. Yeah.
Mhm.
So like all that happens, and then now I'm in the position where I don't like Booyah.
Yeah.
I might, try it out in the future. Like this guy is working on like a whole new genre.
I made alternative bouillon,
Yeah.
not ants, like the whole nest. What am I speaking of accent?
And you know, I'm just in the position where, or we're in the position where, we can be that change, and that's how I see it now. Is like I don't see myself as like a outside factor, you know, doing outside stuff anymore. I see myself as like I'm trying to bring uh the outside in to Dominica. I
Mm.
don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Or like I'm already me.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna change to make Buyo just so I can get a couple fans that only like Buyo. You know,
bring your
I'm gonna
flavor
find those
with you.
people who like different stuff and alternative experimental stuff. That sounds good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel that. I feel that.
How about you? I feel like I kind of took up a lot of that question, but you can still answer. Alternative Booyah coming soon.
Okay, so before I guess, whilst I figure out the answer to that question
Yeah,
myself, yeah, for those who don't know, I make beats as well. I produce, and I one day I was just like, bro, what if I? Because it's always been an idea. I've even like mentioned it to him, like alternative booyah, you know.
yeah.
And I was like, bro, what if I like make a alternative booyah beat, or like yeah, and then I made two, and I really liked it. I really like them.
It's like
I
lo-fi infused. It's like uh, this is how I would describe it. It's like
uh
if it's like when you're finished with carnival and like not finished, it's like you're doing the last lap of carnival and like everybody's drunk, you're drunk. I've never been drunk, but I imagine that you're drunk.
huh.
And you know you're just coming down from all the hype and all the like the hype of carnival or like wherever fete you go to, and then this song, this booyah, alternative booyah comes on, and then it's just like it's time to go home. We did we had all fun, and it's like chill, it's soothing. I feel like if you had a headache it would be like nice to listen to, which is weird for me to say about booyah because
Yeah,
it
it
always gives
is.
me a headache. But yeah, it's like the opposite feeling.
Yeah, so I made that on a whim.
On a whim.
And yeah, it's cool. I don't who knows, I might, but I don't think I might continue doing that. If I do that, bro, I want to do it crazy though. Like I want
Crazy.
to
I mean,
you know how okay. Like I want to bring like my chill vibe to it. So like I'd even like use sample my own lyrics and my own like I guess songs and stuff.
yeah,
And it's like booyah, but it's like this element of just like soothing, calming. Like
yeah,
to
like
me, it's like it's probably hard to explain. It's something that I would have to do for it to make sense to people. Just because booyah is such a like a
it's like hype and it's like
yeah
always jumping up.
a bounce thing,
Yeah,
and then bringing something like really calming and really soothing and calm to it. It's kind of like very different.
yeah,
But that's what I enjoy doing. I enjoy like meshing together genres. Like even in my beats that I make, like now I kind of like make a certain around a certain genre. But before it was just like okay, mixing this okay this particular drum pattern is usually like associated with this type of genre,
yeah,
this type of like playing of keys or like this even like incorporating like jazz chords, this type of instrumentation is like from this, and I'm just like meshing it all together, and I love doing that. I love
yeah.
doing that.
It's like
So
I mean, it's your style. Like you're the only person that can. I mean, I've never looked for Booyah beats, but every time I did, I was always like cringed out. And but yeah, you're the only person that can do that. Like that's you bringing your very unique style to it. And
I
definitely, I don't think anybody can copy that.
I,
So
I also feel like if I do it, I want it to be like a tape. Like I don't want to just do it like recurrently, but I was thinking maybe like just a tape of like I don't know, probably 5 songs,
kind of like
which
Kenny
is
Beats.
just
Kenny Beats. Whoa, Kenny.
I know Kenny Beats, but I don't catch
He kind of does that.
the Louis.
he kind of releases his beats like it's a song, like he does like mixtapes of his beats, where
Yeah,
it's like play one beat after the next.
kind of like that, but because I'm gonna like incorporate like singing and all of that stuff into it, it's
Oh,
kind
okay,
of like
okay,
songs.
yeah,
So it'll be like a lo-fi or alternative booyah tape,
yeah, that'll
like
be
five or so
sick.
songs. And yeah, it'd be very interesting to create because it's like kind of like mixing the common element with the booyah element
Yeah,
and
and it's
trying to
like
like and
also
making it like
going out of
smooth.
your comfort zone as well.
Yeah. So that's an idea. But anywho, to answer the question,
If I ain't
the
got time to think about it, oh, you didn't.
the reason why I don't really have an answer to that question is because I don't really see myself as like it's like I'm an artist in Dominica, but it's only really recently I've kind of become more involved in and paid attention to the local scene.
Right,
I've always
that
kind
is
of
it as
just
well.
yeah,
Well, actually, no, I've been a little bit in tune more
yeah,
than you,
you've
so
been into it.
yeah. No, continue, continue.
But only recently I've kind of like really paid attention, really observed and whatnot to the local scene. And so even like when I first started making music and coming up, I never I never attempted to market my music to Dominican people. I never attempted to gain any Dominican fans. Like to me, it was like I was putting myself out onto the internet for people in general. I didn't really care whether from to become a fan of it. I would never like play my music for people in real life or anything like that.
Uh,
Um,
really? Like, not even to like family members. Actually, no. Have I played my music? I think I've only played my music for my mother, but like church members or like
nope,
no.
nope. The
Yeah.
church doesn't even know I make music. Okay, maybe some of them do. My father actually recently kind of like he shared on
But
my
I think it's
songs.
same for me. And my church doesn't know I make music. That's all. I'm alright with that. I'm cool. They don't need to know.
Yeah, I feel
No,
like
they're not
when I
my
reach a
target
certain point, I might
audience.
let some people know, but it's like my friends know or the people close to me enough to like know what I'm up to. The people who matter know,
Yeah.
and yeah, so due to that, it's kind of like, and due to like me never really paying attention or trying to do anything locally
Damn.
or do anything locally, I never really like felt like I'm like I never really felt impacted by my I guess where I am locally
All right.
because to me it was just like internet. It's like the internet is power to reach like millions of people and it's like
All you only focus on here.
yeah, that's where my main focus was. Only recently I've kind of like been doing more stuff locally, trying to be involved and whatnot. Because I feel like Dominica also has like a lot of potential when it comes to art,
It does. We're
and it's
looking
like
for your people. Where are you?
yeah, also like because it's like also where it's like there's a lot of areas that are untapped, which like is something a lot of people can like make noise about. Like for example, like a lot of people hate that like there isn't really much substance in the music coming from Dominica. It's like booyah and whatnot. But to me, I also kind of like view it as an opportunity because it's like if there's space to be filmed, like if there's a lack of something, that means that you can provide that something.
Yeah.
Kind of like I guess the entrepreneur mindset, where it's like if there's a problem, you just
We're here to solve it.
yeah solve the solution, and then as a result, that's but yeah, but what I will say is like I feel blessed that I'm friends with this nigga here.
What?
I feel blessed that I'm friends with you.
Oh.
Yeah, because before that, I don't think I would. Well,
Same as well.
you
If
don't
it,
even
if
know
it
what I
wasn't
said, bro.
known,
You don't even know what I'm saying.
no, like the film blast
Oh, okay,
for
okay.
our friends. Yeah,
Because I guess yeah, having another Dominican artist who is doing different stuff that's not stereotypical makes me, in a sense, how would I put it?
motivated.
In a sense, yeah, or yeah, less alone, or like we can build something, you know.
Yeah,
If it was just me alone, then I would probably not pay any attention locally, kind of how I was before, and I would probably um just like yeah, because like if in my perception it's like me alone, then why even like bother?
yeah.
But
Do you think you would? I mean, I know you wouldn't have like maybe started the podcast. Or, like, do you think you'd be still as creative as you are? You just like be on your own. So like, let's say you have your phone.
mhm,
Like you set up your phone, it's like, and you're the only person filming, and it's like you press record, you're the one filming yourself, and it's like you go to your own locations. It's probably going to be a bit more private or something like that.
yeah,
You think you'd
I
have been
started
on
that.
that timing?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean I bought the mics and all that stuff before with that intention.
yeah,
Kind of like wanted to build I guess a personal brand on social media.
yeah.
Um, but what was I saying?
Not feeling alone.
Yeah, 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 something to do with yeah, not being alone, not leather. I didn't remember what I was saying. It's
I
cool though.
I would say like for me the way like you've the way you've changed like my perspective is more on like my marketing, I guess,
Mm,
or like the way how I market myself. For example, like
mm-hmm.
even my autobiography.
Oh yeah,
Like I was gonna say the most basic thing ever.
and I roasted you on that. Bro was hitting them with the like, oh, I'm like a up and coming
Up
like
and coming artist from Dominica,
who is
sure to
sure to
be
make
the
it.
sure to make it. And I was like, and then he was like, "Bro, what are you? What is
Bro,
this?"
everyone says that you have to be different, and it's kind of like yeah,
Yeah,
like why should they care about you in particular? Like anyone can and does say that, so why should they care about you?
and it's like he actually like forced me to think about why I'm doing. It was like, I mean, I know why I'm doing this, but I've never like, you know, it's like very hard to explain to other people why I'm doing it. It's like sometimes it's not even like hard to explain. I just don't want to tell. I just don't want to tell them. Like I don't want to have to tell you like all of this about me.
I
Like
feel
listen
that.
to my music. You will hear it. You will hear a piece of it in every song. But
I remember what I was saying.
yeah, go ahead.
I was saying meeting you and kind of like you doing your own thing locally. It kind of filled me with a level of hope.
Yeah,
But it's like even though let's say the art scene or I guess music scene in Dominica isn't the most ideal from I guess my own tastes, isn't like and it's very towards a certain like genre or style of music that might not be the best in my opinion. I have to say that.
yeah.
It's just that's all based
We
on my
gotta say
taste,
that.
by the
Yeah,
way. Like not dogging anyone who loves booyah or they like
bro.
Dominican
There are
trap.
some people who like the same way how I get hype
Yeah.
for like when I listen to like DC the Dawn or like an artist I really like.
Yeah.
Bro, there are people. I've seen guys like jump up so much that they lose their lighter, their glasses, wherever they're holding.
Yeah.
Too booyah. I'm like, I understand it. I understand. I understand. You know, it's all about taste, and I
Yeah,
understand.
so you fill me with I guess hope and also that yeah, even though it's I feel like it could be much better, the they it showed me that there is potential here
Yeah.
for it to be better. And so part of what I want to do is kind of like create a new culture in a sense. Yeah, where it's like people who are different like us can like feel encouraged, but also to a certain level have like the platforms where they can um be different, where they can make different art, where they don't where in a sense similar to how in our I think I've told you this already, but similar to how in when I did the interview with you, you said you saw me as kind of like a oh I can't be different in Dominica.
Yeah. Where's the artist in Dominica making that type of music? Come on, man. I want
I
to see
think
that person as well.
I think there are some. I just don't know them.
I don't know them. Where are you?
Anywho,
Anywho, let's hope they're good people.
um,
Yeah.
oh, similar to how you were saying that you kind of view me as like a, well, I can't be different in Dominica. I want to create, I guess, this whole platform, this whole thing, and I want us to be successful in that, so that other people who maybe are different, kind of have the same kind of like different elements about them, whether it's creating a different type of genre of music or different in other artistic ways.
Yeah.
They can like see our success and be like, oh, like I can actually do this, you know?
Yeah. It's like that's like probably the most motivating thing to like realize that you know that you have a vision, you have like something you want to do, realizing that you're not in the right area or like country that really supports that, and then you find someone and it's like, whoa, where has this person been? And then like you like go into the archives if they have archives, and then you realize like like both of you like for example like both of us like we make completely different music, but
Yeah,
we still somehow found a way to like inspire each other to like go further. And it's like that's such like a empowering thing whenever if you're like if you haven't found that yet and then you find that.
yeah. It's also why it's like, in a sense, I want to like figure this out and kind of like be successful at it in a way so that I can, yeah, so that we can kind of, I guess, set the tone
Yeah.
or set the tone or like, in a sense, yeah, show people a way it can be done.
Yeah.
So, like for example, I feel like Dominican artists don't utilize social media to the degree that it has potential to be utilized. Hey, we love trucks.
Yes. Posting a picture as a reel with the music video behind it is not content promotion.
I feel like, yeah, I feel like social media has a lot of potential, which I don't feel like Dominican artists or just people in general in Dominica utilize to the degree that it can be utilized.
Yeah.
So even like on social media, that's like part of the things that I'm like figuring out. And I want to like do well, cause then yeah, once
Once that's figured out,
yeah,
sky's the limit.
and also it's where it's like if I figure this out, is like as let's say we discover more people like us, or let's say even like new creatives are born who like feel okay with being different and creating different stuff. I can then help them
Like you're building a formula to like help other people as well.
basically,
Yeah.
kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
So how does that tie into the original question?
I
Um,
feel like that's like a perfect answer to the question. Like we had both we had different answers.
what is it? What is it like being? a non-traditional artist in the Caribbean? That was the question.
Yeah.
But we
And then
specified it to Dominica.
yeah.
To answer your question, it feels like I'm carving out a path that hasn't necessarily been trod upon as yet, especially with social media and making the type of art that I make. That's what it feels like.
I'm just gonna steal his answer. Yeah. Exactly that. Word for word. I'm not even going to try to re-answer that question.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking if a teacher saw our papers, it would be the exact same answer.
Um.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do we have more to say?
On that note, I have nothing else to say on that. Thank you for that question.
Yeah. Appreciate it. Anyone else has like questions? Things you want to hear us talk about? Things that you feel like we can go more in depth in, all that
Yeah.
stuff. Like, just comment it and we'll do it. And yeah, hey, everyone who comments under this video, I'm memorizing your name. Next 3 episodes. It might come out a bit different because of the way we film and release. So it might be like 2 weeks late or 3 weeks late. But from whatever time I see these comments, the next 3 episodes, I shall be shouting y'all out
Yeah.
from memory, not looking at anything.
Yeah.
I'll remember your name.
It's like a spelling bee.
So yeah.
A
Um.
naming bee? Yeah.
Anything else? No. Ending it.
I got a story.
You got it. Okay. Tell me. Oh wait, wait,
Alright.
wait, wait. I want to make sure I still filming.
Alright. Do 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 do
Yes, it
do
is, and it's in
do
46
do
minutes.
do
Ow.
do. Oh, we can bring this to an hour. Hold on, it's the first hour long podcast. You alright?
My. I think the way I was standing,
Okay.
I
I
sprained
feel
my
like
ankle
you what?
or something like that.
So you're standing up and you're uncomfortable standing up. Or like the way you were standing up was very uncomfortable and you stayed in that position.
No, no, it's kind of like if you're lying down a certain way, and it kind of like messes with your neck.
Ah, okay.
Anywho, sorry. Ow. What's your story?
Alright, so it's a basketball story.
Talk to me about the basketball.
I've told this story a couple of times and I haven't really figured out the right way to like make it very interesting, but this is how it goes. So
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember what day it was. Probably like it was a Saturday. It has to be a Saturday. Oh, that's the person I was playing basketball with in the story. Oh,
Okay.
yeah. So it was a Saturday, and I didn't
Should I
know.
call him over for the
No,
Okay. Okay.
I didn't know if I should play basketball or you practice gardens.
Mm-hmm.
And at some point, I just decided I'm going to play basketball. Leroy, like one of my friends, asked me if I was coming. I didn't answer,
Mm-hmm.
but I ended up going. So I get there. It's like two guys. There's like three guys over there already. I kind
Mm-hmm.
of sort of know them. I know that they're good at basketball because they like practice and like it's
Yeah.
like their thing. Started warming up, and then they were like, "Let's play a game." So there's 10 of us, so we play a full court game.
Mm-hmm.
We shoot for the ball. Um, they became one of them became a captain. Somebody else became a captain. I ended up getting picked last. Right?
Damn.
Yeah, it's like ten
Yeah.
of
No
us,
faith
right?
in you.
No faith.
All right.
But that's just the starting.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think I got picked last, and I'm on the good team. I'm on the team that's like scoring. So there was two guys that were like really good.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I was so the first half of the game, I was up front. I get the ball a couple times, went for layups, missed some, got some,
Mm-hmm.
and then at some point, the two of them wanted to go up front, so they could make some points and like actually score.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when I was up front, they were still up front,
Yeah.
right? And they were getting the ball. And whenever they get the ball, they were only passing to each other. I'm open. I'm like right here for the mid range
And they're
layup,
like,
not passing me the ball.
down.
Not passing me the ball. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm still doing what I need to do. When they put me at the back for defense, I'm like smacking the ball to like the tall guy's hands, like actually doing what I'm doing, sending them the the runs so they can make a layup.
Mm-hmm.
The game's over, our team wins. I go to ask them, are you gonna switch up the teams?
Yeah.
They were like, the main guy was like, nah, I'm sticking with my two guys. I was like, why? We're gonna play a game the next day, or like a couple days from now, so we want to practice.
Okay.
I'm like, cool, but I'm bored.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's like so boring
Yeah.
watching like these three people play and have no like resistance, or like nobody's like even stopping them from like getting to the rim and all that. So I was like, all right, cool. So the next game comes around,
Mm-hmm.
and we have to shoot for team, for like team captain.
Yeah.
One of the one of the two guys. I'm mainly gonna be focusing on two guys, right?
Yeah.
So just like interchangeable. One of them shoots the ball, misses. I go, I shoot the ball, I miss, and then he goes again because nobody else wants to be captain, so we're just like shooting.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, he gets it. I was like, okay, cool. I have to get it. I can't like miss this. I shoot it. I got it. So I was like, from that moment, I was like, I'm going to be a villain.
Okay.
So I think I got a chance to pick first.
Uh-huh.
So there was three of them. When I saw them, a fourth guy came. So, but the third guy, so it was like the two of them and then their friend.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed that they weren't really passing the ball to him that much. Same like me. They were like only like like two of them were like passing to each other and like, making the plays themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So I picked the guy that they weren't passing to. I'm like, he's the
Yeah.
one that like, even though you guys are not passing to him, he's like there. He's always there, and like when you need him, is like
Solid,
he's
reliable.
yeah. So I'm like, I'm picking that guy. He came over to my team. He picks his friend, so they're duo again.
Yeah.
I picked Leroy because I know if Leroy is on the other team, it's gonna be way harder for me because Leroy is like such a try hard when he plays.
Uh-huh.
And it's like he's fast as well. He's like fast like me, and it's like very aggressive. So I'm like, I need Leroy on my side. I can't. I don't want to deal with this guy today.
Uh-huh.
I pick Leroy. Then he picks like the tall guy.
Mm-hmm.
Another tall guy is like he plays basketball as well. I pick Cabo, another friend. So I basically have all my people with me plus one of their guys.
Okay.
I'm like, I'm gonna destroy your team.
Uh-huh.
That's my thing. It's like you two not scoring. The
Uh-huh.
tall guy I'll allow you to score, but like you two, you guys not scoring on it. So I basically copied their play style or like their formation from when I was on their team,
Uh-huh.
and I basically just added my own touch to it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like the game starts. I think they had the ball. We're like, so- yeah, the game starts, and I'm like, I told Cabo is that you don't allow this guy to get past you at all. It's
Mm-hmm.
like he's good at dribbling,
Yeah.
but like I've played him and I know that like he tries to do everything on his own,
Mm-hmm.
and like when it gets to the point when he realizes he can't do it, he passes it to the next guy.
Okay.
So I'm like, just stop that from happening,
Yeah.
and that's what we were doing the whole game, just stopping that from happening. And I'm like, so aggressive. I'm like, the same way how in the first game nobody was giving them a challenge.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, I'm going to give you guys a challenge. So I'm like, bro, I'm like coordinating my team. I was like, everybody is with me, and like we started scoring. Like we got a couple pass throughs where it's like runs, like lay it up. Somebody went lay it up, Leroy lay it up,
Mm.
and then we were like 5 points ahead of them already. It's like maybe like 5 minutes,
Yeah.
and this is where I really started to ramp things up. It's like once I started scoring, I started shit talking. I started shit talking, bro. I was like, and it's like one of those things where like I know, like with a team,
uh,
once you have like that starting motivation, where it's like you're scoring, everybody is going to like follow along with you.
yeah,
So I got even like Cabo, normally Cabo, he's like he burns out for like the first quarter of like the game.
yeah.
He's like motivated and it's like feeling all the energy. I'm like, that's what I want. That's what I want. And it's like I'm also like having fun. It's like when they were playing, and I would like go to score something. They would like always have something to say about it. And I was like, I don't want to hear that. I'm trying to have fun today,
uh,
right? So like something I've been working on is like my hook shots.
yeah,
Now, sometimes it doesn't go in, but when it goes in, it's like a really hype moment, and it's like I'm like running through the defenders, and then I get to a point where I can't make a proper layup, so I'm
mm.
like hook shot, go, hook shot goes in. So like that hypes up the team, and then it's like when I'm having fun, you
Mm.
can't stop me.
Yeah.
Especially like if I'm like leading a bunch of people, you cannot stop me when I'm having fun. So there's points where like I got to the same position, I
Mhm.
couldn't do a hook shot. I was like back shot, like sitting, like the rim is behind me, and then I just like see if it goes in. It doesn't
Uh,
go in, but it's like a
you're
fun
having fun,
moment.
yeah,
Yeah, it's like a fun moment. I want people to have fun
yeah.
when we're playing. I don't want this like
That,
boring
yeah.
dead shit. So I mean, I'm also shit talking. One of the things that I noticed is like for me, I'm like I can run for I can go have endurance,
Mhm.
but like not everybody has endurance. So like with the two guys that normally play basketball, we'll play with them and then we'll take a break and then I don't know, like 2 minutes to go by and it's like, oh you tired man.
Mm.
Like that's the thing. It's like, oh you tired man. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna run you guys down. So I'm like, and Leroy is with me as well. He's a tryhard. So like, we're both making sure they don't score. They have to work extra hard to get to the rim this time. They're not. I'm not allowing them to get to the rim.
Yeah.
And when they get to the rim, I'm smacking the ball to their hand. I'm not doing that. It got to a point where like one guy's under the rim. I grab the ball and like force a throw in.
Mhm.
So it's like he's like bigger than me, and I'm like I'm not letting you get the ball. You're not getting this ball. You're not pulling any. You have to work for this goal.
Yeah.
Is what I'm basically telling them. I didn't tell them that, but like that's what I'm like. That's my point. So I'm like tiring them out. We get to a
Yeah.
break, or like not even a break. We're like still in the game, and they're letting me get to the rim. They're letting me get to the rim. They're like so tired. And I was like,
Are you tired, man?
"Are you tired, man?" That's exactly how I was doing it. It's like so many things that happened. I don't even know if I remember to talk on any one of them. At one point, he one of the guys he was
Mhm.
like getting pushed outside and like sometimes he like make the ball go outside
Yeah.
and that means it's all ball.
Yeah.
One time the ball went outside and it was his fault and he blamed the ball. And I was like, that ball have a problem, man. And I straight up tell him, I was like, you sure it's the ball?
Mhm.
And then I go grab another ball, send it to him, and I was like, try that one out. He reject that one. And he go pick a ball for himself. Still not
Still trash.
scoring. Still not scoring. So what's your point? What is your point? That was just a fun day for me, bro.
I feel that.
Fun afternoon. I could not stop smiling after that. And we won the game, so no well, uh it reached a point where like my team was like kind of slowing down as well, so it wasn't scoring as much, but we were still up. We were still like up 5 points.
Yeah.
It's like 10-15. So I consider that a win for sure.
Yeah.
We were supposed to go to 21, but people got tired.
I feel that.
Um, but yeah, I don't know that it also like gave me like a little confidence booster in like knowing. like I've always known that I'm a leader,
Yeah,
but like stuff like that really like hammers it in and like show like that's me showing myself is like I can really do this if I put my mind to it.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, I told this
and
story.
you're.
I told this story in the kitchen, and my boss was like, "So when are you gonna bring that leadership to the kitchen?" And I was like, "It's kind of different. It's kind of different. I have to be like something has to irk me. Some does have to trigger it though. I can't really. I mean, I can like put myself in that position or like that mindset,
uh,
but to the level it was on that day, it's something has to like trigger it.
um, I guess we.
Is that the end? Is that the end of the podcast? Nah, nah, nah.
I'll just chill.
That was yeah, that was a story.
Yeah,
I feel like I have more situations I can talk on, but nope.
I feel like I feel we can end it there.
Yeah,
It's been right. It's been a very long time.
I think it's the first all long podcast.
Yeah, about our I don't know how long.
Well, I'm Avatar Omish.
I'm I am Mosh Black.
Later.
I bruv.